Also tonight, Oregon's primary election is now less than 3 weeks away. I'll tell you right now, there's some big races on the ballot, from congressional seats to school and zoo funding. This week, Willamette Week put out its endorsement issue, taking a look at both local and statewide races. Joining us to talk about the issues, Willamette Week news editor Aaron Mesh. As always, Aaron, thank you for being on the program.
It's good to be here. You got up from that desk and over to the wall real quick.
You're surprised I can still do that. Is that what you're saying?
It's like watching Shaq on TNT.
Watching Shaq. Let me ask you this. What goes into the endorsements made by Willamette Week?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
What goes into the endorsements made by Willamette Week?
Oh, that's actually an easy answer. Time is an extraordinary amount of time. So every single contested race in this election, we bring in all the candidates into a room and we have them have a conversation with us for at least 30 minutes, sometimes an hour or 90 minutes. So these are free-flowing conversations, not debates, but the candidates do have a chance to talk to each other and ask each other questions. You can find the videos of those endorsements on wweek.com of those interviews. And then we sit down and we begin to ask questions to our sources. We have conversations with each other in the newsrooms. The reporters are extremely involved and get a vote in the endorsement process along with the editors. And then we make the decision about what we think is best for the city.
What are some of the bigger races you're keeping an eye on when it comes to Congress?
Well, sure. When you lose a U.S. representative, a congressman who's been in D.C. for 14 terms, like Representative Earl Blumenauer, it's a big decision who's going to be his replacement. There are 3 highly qualified candidates in Maxine Dexter, Shushila Jayapal, and Eddie Morales. It's a very difficult decision and an important one. There are other congressional seats that are open this cycle that are also fairly interesting races. I think that the Janelle Bynum, Jimmy McLeod Skinner primary is going to be a particularly interesting one to watch. A lot of money and advertising flowing into that. Any
measures that people should be paying extra attention to right now, Aaron?
Well, Anthony talked to you last week about the gas tax renewal. There's a number of infrastructure renewals that are on the ballot. Along with the gas tax renewal, which would fill potholes, there's a dikes and levees measure that's going to be of some importance, not very glamorous, but important to making sure that the Willamette River floodplain is safe. There's an Oregon Zoo bond renewal. I think it's actually a replacement bond. And there's a teacher's levy. So in a city that is a little bit grumpy about any more taxation, there are in fact 4 tax measures on the ballot, and that could be interesting. We'll see exactly how fed up people really are.
We're going to see. Aaron, I'm going to make my way back over to the set if I can do it. I might need some help.
You got this. You got this.
Deb's going to have to help me over there. Aaron, thanks. You can read the entire article in the latest edition of Willamette Week on newsstands now, online at wweek.com.